पंडित फकीर वीरेंद्र
Dr. Sati, tell me.
IIT Kharagpur में प्रोफेसर आचार्य
Dr.
का
Professor Acharya, what he taught me.
What he taught you?
Sir, Professor Acharya Acharya, he was representing all the professors, lecturers, everybody. He was a union leader for the teaching faculty. K.L. Chopra was his best friend because he was an innovative scientist. He was not conformist. He was not just a teacher. He used to think a lot and he used to think how he can use some waste into some very valuable products and how he can replace some of the very costly materials with ordinary materials. Great scientist, a semiconductor physicist. And he loved me very much. When my scholarship, which was given by DST, Department of Science and Technology, collapsed after 3 years, then Professor K.V. Rao arranged a scholarship from IIT Kharagpur director. It also lasted only for 2 years, and then I was without money. You can't stay in IIT Kharagpur without money because no job, no scholarship. Then Professor Acharya was observing me. He loved me so much, just like his son. I remember his one daughter name was Moon, because the daughter was very beautiful. He treated me just like his son. He loved me very much. One day I tell you what happened. I will tell you what he taught me. One day I was driving bullet. Because I am a mad. Automotive is my heartbeat. What you call ow. Automotive everything inclusive. I was born to be automotive great designer like Elon Musk or Henry Ford or Carl Benz. But not properly guided, so I did something nonsense. Physics and all nonsense. So I was driving. Saturday, Sunday being holiday in IIT Kharagpur. We were getting a scholarship, which was 84 to 89, because I did only PhD from IIT Kharagpur, no other studies. That too in physics. And that too because of R.N.P. Chaudhary. He has some projects in physics department of IIT Kharagpur. No showing. No showing that I am engineer. Hell with engineer. I am not engineer. I am a great Buddha. That is more prestigious than becoming engineer or something. Never lie in my life when I got enlightenment. I am enlightenment, remember it. He will say, beggar, you don't have money. Forget, Buddha had no money. He was begging and he was poisoned to death. So, at a crossroad, Dr. Acharya, professor, the biggest professor, he was coming in a Luna. Luna, you know?
Yes.
There is some 50cc bike and majority of the people drive only two-wheeler cycling, manual. In IT, this is a culture. There are some thousands and thousands of cycle. Once the student completed the course, he sell to the juniors. So that cycle keeps on moving in the IT roads, beautiful roads, Kharagpur, IT Kharagpur. But my Gurudev, the greatest man I met in my life, Professor Acharya, as great as Atal Bihari Vajpayee, as great as any great scientist, He called me, Virender, come. He used to talk Hindi and English. He's from Rajasthan, Jaipur. Told, drink some this coconut water. Then I dropped my bike there, stopped my bike there, parked it and came here. He made me sit here. And he told, I'm very happy, Virender. I told, why, sir? All are jealous because everyone drives here manual cycle. And even being you great professor, you can afford a car also. Your friend, D.N. Bose, the nephew of Subhash Chandra Bose, he has so many imported cars. And Amol Paul, your best friend, dean of that science department, he is driving so many imported cars because they were in Cambridge and all the biggest universities of the world. And you are driving Luna, still you are happy. So look here. I am not 25-year-old boy, you are 25. I am 55. I can't drive such a heavy bike. It is 100 kg and so on and so forth. But I feel happy had I got the opportunity to drive that bike. So I congratulate you and that's why I am offering you coconut water. See, what a great man. All are jealous. Even Professor K.V. Rao was very happy. He has to get some work done, then he will call me. Call Virender. Tell Virender, take your bullet and carry me to that place. Another man who financially that bullet was the guide of Dr. Vandana Jha. She was Vandana Jha only Professor Bantia. Every Friday evening he will go to Kharagpur railway station. Our house was in Calcutta. And every Monday morning he will come. He will tell, I financed for your bullet, but you give me the transportation. So I was doing these services. 3 professors, Professor Chanacharya, Professor K.V. Rao, Professor Bantia, they used to take my service. And I love it because they have donated money in that. I have no money to buy. It was expensive, Satya, 22,000 in 84. See how expensive money was that. The Royal Enfield, which is driven by everybody, rich man in today's world. And that Professor Acharya told me one thing. I told, sir, I am very much afraid. I know the truth, but I am timid. I can't tell face-to-face truth. And you are a roaring lion. You never fear. You tell every straightforward truth to everyone. And I know because you are established, nobody can harm you. But we are ordinary people, no security of job, no security in life. So we are helpless. So we are doing namaste, sir, we can't tell the truth. He told, I love it that you are very polite and gentle. This is a great ornament of yours. But you have not to be timid. Polite and firm, that is the teaching. What is that?
Polite and firm.
Be very polite but never yield. You are not a thief. You have not done criminal's work. Why you should be afraid of anyone? That I am. I am very polite but very firm. I will never yield. Even if I have to sacrifice my life, I will not yield. Learn this. Never be timid before anyone. Be polite but be firm. That is the teaching. For you also this is a lesson, sir. Honorable sir, with due respect I tell you, you are timid. You cannot tell the truth before public because you don't like to land in controversy. And what Rabindranath Tagore taught me, same thing what Professor Acharya taught me. What he taught, tell me. Jadi to डाक सुने क्यों न आसे तो एकला चलो, हुआ भाग एकला चलो. Jadi सब करे भय, तो भी मुंह फूटे तो मोनेर कथा एकला बोलो. You understand? Rabindranath Tagore is telling that everyone is timid, everybody is afraid, nobody likes to tell the truth. Then be Subhash Bose, be Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Freedom is my birthright, I must have it. Be like Bhagat Singh. You say, British, deaf, you are enslaving us. Quit India, get out from here. He was telling politely, they were non-violent, they were not beating and hitting in English. Gandhi also said, quit India movement. So every gentleman should not be timid to that extent, just to save your skin. That if I tell the truth, there will be enemy. Yes, enemy will be there. Modi is a man who is never timid, you see. Today he will talk in the parliament, the debate going on Sindhu. He will tell straightforward. Why he will tell? Because he is Prime Minister. He has thousands of SPG commando. Nobody can kill him and hit me. But if I tell the truth, which I know very well, I am student of Dr. Nabil Qureshi, I will not be next morning to talk to you. So sir taught me, be polite but be firm. These are ornament. Buddha used to say same thing. You know what I mean? Buddha was against all the hypocrites, the temples, the kumbha, and then there is somebody going on Mahadev Jal Yatra. What is that called?
Kumbh Mela, no?
Kumbha was there, no, bhai, Mahakumbha. Then there is some kind of
Pushkar.
Somebody is going with some water here to go to.
करने आता कुछ है.
All these rituals. Buddha was laughing. What they are doing? He was the wisest man. Buddha was upset to see the Hindus, how they have deteriorated themselves. India was a land of wisdom and intelligence. First surgery was done in India. First astronomy, astrology was known by the Indian sages and saints. Veda Vyas was one of the greatest who taught all the philosophy to the world. Gita, ancient time. Sam gasadam, sam badadam, sam manasi janatam, devavamyatha purve. All wisdom was in India. Deterioration. Buddha was the real Hindu, the eternal religion Hindu. Love all, respect all, care for all, purify your thought, purify the world, purify life. Thought. These fools, the Hindus, they don't know thinking. They are doing rituals. What they are doing?
Rituals.
What they are doing?
Rituals.
Degradation. Bodhi does it. He is not a universal man. He is a foolish man. Can you recognize Bodhi as a universal man? Vivekananda was recognized. He was enlightened, a man of thought. He was never doing all the Chandan, Tikka, Ganga, Snanam. He has power of thought. Buddha has power of thought. Einstein has power of thought. Newton has power of thought. They are universal. They are universal. Bol.
They are universal.
You know Einstein because he was doing puja part?
No.
You know all these great scientists, inventions, they are doing puja part?
No.
They have been taught and trained like a fool. Buddha was against all these. And when you are against somebody, all are not polite. The wisest man on earth is only Dr. Satnarayan. He never tell the truth. If says somebody something, he will go. He don't like to tell truth because he knows he will be wiped out. He will be killed, murdered, massacred. His clinic will shut down. So he will go. Buddha was loudly telling, "You are fool!" He told everyone. He ridiculed all the fools. 10,000 bodyguard his father sent him. He was king. Otherwise he could be killed any time. Buddha was moving with 10,000 bodyguard. Nobody knows it. I know it only because I was Buddha. And he was telling the truth. Fools, you are wrong. Purify your thought. Don't do purification of your body. Don't do the totmas. Your wisdom is not there. You are doing something without thinking. He has lot of enemies. But he was telling very politely. And those who want to kill him, they become his disciples. Polite and firm. But he was very aggressive. He ridiculed, he revolutionized Indian society. All Hindu dogmatic. Because Hindu is thought only, right? Thank you.
Thank you.